This video has 18,000 views. It promises that an AI trading bot built by Claude will make you nearly 1 Ethereum in profit every 20 hours while you sleep. All you have to do is deploy a smart contract and fund it with 2 Ethereum of your own money. Thousands of people are watching this right now and reaching for their wallets. So I took the exact contract these videos hand out and I gave it to Claude to read, line by line. Within seconds, Claude found the truth. This is not a trading bot. It is a wallet drainer, engineered to take your Ethereum and send it straight to a stranger. In the next few minutes, I will show you exactly how the trap works. And I will give you a 60-second way to never fall for it again. Here is why this scam is exploding right now. It wears the most trusted name in AI. The pitch is simple. Claude wrote all the code, so you do not need any coding experience. Just copy, paste, deploy, and get rich. It targets the exact fantasy everyone has in 2026. An autonomous AI agent that prints money while you do nothing. And it rides a real, fast growing search trend because people are genuinely curious whether Claude can build a trading bot. The honest answer is that Claude absolutely can write trading code. That is what makes this scam so effective. It takes a real capability and weaponizes it. The criminals are not selling a lie about what AI can do. They are hiding a robbery inside something that sounds completely believable. The first crack appears when you watch more than one of these videos. I found two small channels run by two different people. Their scripts are word for word identical. Both claim they built the bot back in February. Both say they personally run 50 Ethereum and pull 10 to 16 Ethereum a day. And both show the exact same result. A 2.8 Ethereum balance and 0.84 Ethereum in profit after 20 hours. Two strangers reporting the same profit down to the last decimal. That is not a coincidence. That is a script. These are not real traders sharing real results. They are actors reading from one template, mass produced across dozens of throwaway channels to flood your feed until one of them finally catches you. And it gets worse. Every one of these videos points to a link for the so-called source code. When I opened the two links from those two different creators, they were not just similar. They were the exact same file, byte for byte, down to a hidden secret key buried in the page. One scam kit wearing different names. And the page does something clever. Before it shows you anything, it throws up a fake checking your browser screen and quietly fingerprints your device. That wall exists to hide the malicious code from security scanners and researchers, while still serving it to a real human victim. This is not a hobby project gone wrong. This is professional industrial scam infrastructure. And the only thing missing from the whole operation was someone willing to actually read the code. So that is exactly what we are going to do. I took the smart contract. These videos tell you to deploy, dropped it into Claude, and asked one simple question. If a beginner deploys this and funds it with 2 Ethereum, is their money safe? I did not coach it. I did not tell it this was a scam. I just let Claude read the code the way a careful engineer would. What came back was not a vague warning. It was a precise, technical takedown that found the trap in the first 30 seconds and then kept finding more. Let me walk you through what it caught. Because once you see these red flags, you will spot this entire category of scam instantly. Red flag number 1 is the smoking gun. And it is beautiful in how simple it is. This contract is built around something called a flash loan. A flash loan lets you borrow millions with zero money down as long as you pay it all back inside the same transaction. The entire point of a flash loan is that you need none of your own capital. The borrowed money is the trading capital. So here is the contradiction that breaks the whole story. If the bot runs on flash loans, why is the video screaming at you to fund it with at least 2 Ethereum of your own? The honest answer is that your 2 Ethereum has no role in the trading at all. As Claude put it, asking for upfront capital to run a flash loan bot is like asking for a down payment on a loan you are not even taking. The deposit is not fuel for the bot. The deposit is the product being stolen. Once you see that, the rest of the code gives itself away. Start with the name. The contract is literally called Honest Flash Hub. Real engineers do not name their code honest, the same way a real business does not need a sign insisting it is not a scam. Then, there is a built-in error message about disabling native Ethereum transfers. Think about that. The trading logic only ever touches tokens, so it has no reason to handle raw Ethereum at all. Yet there is a special plumbing for the exact asset you are told to deposit. There is also an owner-only recovery function, a backdoor that lets whoever deployed it sweep the contract clean. And then, the detail that ends the debate. There is no accounting anywhere that tracks your share or lets you withdraw your profit. A real bot earning money for you would have to record what is yours. This one records nothing. Your profit is just a number painted on a website. Now, here is the part that makes this truly dangerous, even for people who can read code. The videos do not send you to a real, trusted developer tool to deploy the contract. They send you to a website the scammers built themselves, dressed up to look like a professional code editor. They even named it Code Compiler. And its welcome screen proudly brags about smart contract auditing. But here is the problem. The clean, innocent looking code they show you is not necessarily the code that actually gets deployed. When you click deploy on their site, they control what your wallet is really signing. So you can read the source all day, see nothing obviously evil, and still hand your money to a contract whose true instructions you never saw. The lesson is brutal. Never deploy code from a link on a tool you do not control, with money you cannot afford to lose. Let us also kill the fantasy with simple arithmetic, because the numbers were never possible. The video claims nearly 1 Ethereum of profit on a 2 Ethereum stake in 20 hours. That is roughly a 50% return in a single day. At 50% a day, 2 Ethereum would balloon into more Ethereum than exists on the entire planet in under 2 months. Real arbitrage does not work like this. Genuine opportunities last milliseconds. They earn tiny fractions of a percent, and they are fought over by professional bots with private high-speed access to the network. A simple contract that you click start on and walk away from would not just fail to make 50% a day. It would lose money to fees and get beaten to every single trade. Anyone promising daily returns like this is not describing trading. They are describing bait. So what actually happens to the person who follows the steps? They deploy the contract, they send in their 2 Ethereum, and they click start. In the realistic case, that Ethereum is swept to the scammer within minutes, while the dashboard cheerfully shows fake profits ticking up to keep them calm and tempt them to add even more. The 2 Ethereum minimum is not random. It is the threshold that makes the theft worth the criminal's effort. And when the victim finally tries to withdraw, the funds are gone. Or they are told they must pay an unlock fee to release them. And that fee is simply the second robbery. Once the Ethereum leaves your wallet, it is almost always gone for good. This is the quiet financial damage, hiding behind a friendly thumbnail and a trusted AI logo. Now, here is the part that actually protects you, and it flips the whole story. The same AI these scammers are hiding behind is the single best tool you have for catching them. You do not need to be a developer. Before you ever connect a wallet or send a single cent, copy the contract, paste it into Claude, and ask it plainly: is this safe to deploy? And could it steal my funds? Then ask the four questions that crack this one wide open. Does it ask me for capital it should not need? Does it have an owner only function that can drain it? Does it actually track and pay out my profit? And do the promised returns make any mathematical sense at all? I have packaged the exact prompt and a printable 7-point scam check into a free one-page guide. To grab it, just comment the word audit on this video and the link comes straight to you. If this saved you or someone you know from losing real money, do two things. Share it with the one person you know who is most tempted by easy money online. And subscribe, because I do the costly, careful work so that you do not have to. You can find me on YouTube, on Facebook, and on Instagram, all under Hyper Automation Labs, with a new honest breakdown like this every week. And if you want to go deeper, my paid guides walk you through using AI safely to actually build and verify real software. They are linked right below. The tools to get rich quick and the tools to rob you now look exactly the same. The only difference is whether someone reads the code. And now you can let Claude read it for you. Comment on it and stay safe out there.